All right, we are back. Podcast number 6. Been a little while since we recorded anything. We just tried recording.
Yeah, second time filming number 6, by the way. Already
Yeah,
getting the repeat.
yeah, we already actually recorded number 6, most of it, and somebody didn't hit record or it shut off. Something happened. So we're gonna give it another shot once again. We're back. We're actually shooting the bows today, recording on the wireless mics, slinging some arrows at 60 and got a target at 30. So we're just going to talk a little bit about heading into this deer season, 2025, 2026 season. So like we said previously, it's been an odd spring, really dry spring, or really wet spring into a dry summer. So my food plot's not looking great. You don't have one planted yet. You're waiting on the corn to get shelled.
I mean, I'm still running on like some straggling clover from last year, but the food plot itself, I mean, it's just in shambles right now, man.
Yeah, that's
It's
I
8 foot tall.
went and hung one camera this morning in the woods and went and put batteries in one on a food plot that I just planted it in beans and some domain, big sexy. Some of the big sexies coming up. I don't know, 25 bean plants coming up. It's dry. I mean, it was a dust ball when I drove across it to go put batteries in that camera. You went and took some cameras down this morning. Why don't you tell us about that?
Pro tip here. I seem like I have a pro tip just about every time we have a podcast. Like don't shoot your bow with a string level still on it. There's all sorts of kind of things. And my pro tip for this podcast is going to be if you set some cameras up on public ground, make sure somebody needs some sticks, a lot of sticks, to be able to get up to them.
That or put a lock on them.
Or put a lock on them, because if not, you're not going to have any pictures when you get there to go see, because people like to steal your pictures and I don't know.
Wipe it clean.
Wipe it clean.
Well, we hung those cameras, 2 weekends ago?
2 weeks ago today.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago today when I was home. And I felt like we put them in a pretty good spot. At least have a picture of a deer or a turkey or a coon or even a squirrel.
Anything.
But the only picture that was on there or only videos or pictures that were on there was us walking out that day and a picture of a deer from last night, earlier this morning. So something happened there. I would say somebody found the location and wiped them. Somebody coming in to scout the week before on some public. So it's just something you got to deal with. That's part of the game. But like I said, we're shooting the bows, trying to get geared up, ready to go. I haven't shot but 3 or 4 dozen arrows. I just did some work to my bow last weekend. Put a new 10-inch bar on the front and threw some go sticks on it. I still got to put on back bar. I don't know if I'll do that. I may do that next weekend after I get out of the stand. Run and get that put on, get that done. Right now, just trying to get dialed in. Maybe, just maybe, like I said before, I don't have anything big on camera, but I just hung another camera this morning, so it's got 6 days to send me a picture of something nice. And if that happens, I'm gonna go hop in the lock on and see what goes down. But other than that, just kind of playing it by ear right now.
I haven't done anything to mine. I mean, I got the same everything. I'm gonna shoot the same arrows again this year. They ain't been shot much.
Yeah, I'm shooting the same arrows.
But I don't know. It worked last year. I mean, I only had one opportunity, and it worked on the one opportunity. So I'm just gonna run the same stuff. If I get bored with it by next year, I'll throw something else on it. Or
yeah, I plan to order new arrows for this season and rewrap them, put some new vanes on. But I got to looking in the Lancaster buck and decided that I didn't need new arrows. I did sling one last year. I shot at that deer. Let's see. I guess it was the second week of season I shot at that deer and missed. So I only slung one arrow last go around. I'm still high. I'm shooting high. Are you sure that's 30 yards?
Yeah.
Huh. I know I'm shooting high. I'm shooting the wrong pin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes a difference.
I'm shooting the wrong
I thought
pin.
you were going to say we're shooting downhill 8 foot, but that's not going to make you shoot a foot
I'm
high.
shooting the wrong pin. I knew I had to be doing something wrong. I mean, left and right is perfect, but anyways, back to this season. It may be a challenging season, especially not having much food out. They did change the baiting law. I don't really know. That's much better. I don't really know. When did they change that? They changed that, what, in the spring?
Yeah, it was the spring.
You can now scatter. I think you got to scatter it. Is that what
You
it
gotta
is?
spread it. You can't have any of your mineral or corn or anything like that in a pile. It has to be broadcast. You can't have like gravity feeders. You gotta have a spreader. But I mean, I'll take anything they'll give me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, compared to last year where if you got caught with bait, you were pretty much a convicted felon at that point. So I don't know where that one went. I didn't even see it.
In the black.
But you're running the same stuff. I've swapped up a little bit with the stabilizer and the sticks. I'm shooting all right. I mean, not where I want to be, but I guess that's what I get for not shooting much at all this season.
I haven't shot much either myself. I mean, my bow really kind of stayed dialed throughout the spring, so I haven't had much of a reason to.
Right. That's
just besides, I mean, need to get the bow muscles back in order.
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to do 15 things here at once. We're trying to record a podcast, take pictures, and shoot at a 60-yard and a 30-yard target, and then talk about deer season for this year.
Got a lot of stuff going on.
Just bear with us. We're gonna get through it one way or another. I don't know. It was a weird, like I said before, it was a weird winter. It was a weird spring. It was a really weird spring. It's never been that wet, I don't think. And the water's been up. The water table's been high. Things grew really good this spring, especially the Johnson grass. But like the plot I just drove through to take a camera down, the clover in it was dried up. I mean, it was dead. I'm not saying the rain couldn't bring it back, but we definitely need some rain, need some things to change. But we're coming in on 7 days from opening day, so 1 week, and Kentucky deer season in our zone has officially started, and it's not looking too promising for the first start.
It's not. I mean, it hasn't. We haven't had a good cold front come through here.
It has been relatively cooler than most years, though.
I mean, today's a really nice day.
Opening morning is supposed to be a low of 52, 51, 52, high of 73. So that's different than last year. I know last year on opening day, sweat to death.
Last year was a roaster.
It was every bit of 93 degrees on opening day last year. And that's just absolutely brutal to be sitting 20 feet in the air with no breeze whatsoever. So,
but I've never really been much of a early season hunter.
I hadn't either until the last 2 years.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love deer hunting. But it's hard for me to sit up in a tree 70, 80 degrees and do it. And I mean, I like the idea. Kentucky's one of the few places we can shoot a velvet buck.
Right.
Deer still in velvet, have a chance to do it. But at the same time, one, you can't score them.
Right.
And 2, I want that deer at its full potential.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you shoot a deer and he could have put on another 8 inches
Yep.
in a week or 2.
That's
It's cool having a velvet deer.
it's one of those things you either. I'm not saying I wouldn't. Last year I shot at that one in velvet, and like I was just shooting at that target, shooting the wrong pin. I shot the wrong pin and shot under him. Now I'm glad I did. He wasn't to his full potential, and I think this year, if he shows back up, he'll definitely be something worth looking at. And I'm not saying if he comes through on velvet or in velvet on Saturday that I wouldn't shoot him, but like you said, you really want those deer to get to their full potential.
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't shoot a deer in velvet. I mean, it'd be cool to do. I'd do it in a heartbeat. But I'm not going to go out there and sweat just to do it.
Right, yeah, absolutely. That's right. Hey, opening morning's looking cool with a little breeze out of the south. It might be worth something.
It might be worth something.
I'll probably hunt that morning, depending on what my pictures look like. And that's another thing. Going to a cell cam has absolutely spoiled me. I don't know about you, but it's spoiled me on hunting, because if I'm getting pictures of deer at daylight, they're in there when the sun's coming up. It's spoiling me because it's sending me those pictures, and I don't have to walk back there and pull a card and get excited when I pull a card. I know, hey, if that deer's there every morning this week at daybreak, surely he'll be there Saturday morning at daybreak or right before sunset.
My camera situation this year has been a little rough, but I've kind of liked it. Like what you just said. I mean, I don't have anything to look forward to, so it's going to be that much harder to get let down.
Right.
Like I'll be back there hunting not knowing. Like it'll be that much more exciting while I'm in the stand, just because I don't know what could happen. I mean,
that is true. That's very true statement. But I've only got 2 of my 4 cell cams up, and all 4 stealth cams, card cams, are still sitting in a box. So I've got to wait on a lot of corn to get shelled before I can even get to where I want to hang a camera on several different farms. Slinging one at the 60. That looks like a little left. I can't believe I was shooting the wrong pin. That's typical me.
I can, yeah. I'm about to say that. I believe that all day, man.
Doesn't surprise me one bit. You're still rocking with the Alpha X. I'm still rocking with the VTM 34. Not much has changed since last season, other than don't have anything massive to look forward to yet. Of course, everything's going to change when, I would say, in we say 2-3 weeks they're going to start shedding velvet, no doubt.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have a lot more going on once all the crops get out of here, and makes it a lot easier for me to get back and do what I need to do.
Right.
Man, I got a bush hog, spray, till, and plant, and
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, you plant now, or you plant and say give it 3 to 4 weeks before you plant. You're pushing mid to late September. If the weather stays right and we get some rain, you'll have food all winter long. And that's one thing we talked about on the last early season podcast, is
having late season food.
Having late season food when they run out of stuff to eat in the woods and there's no crops, laying on top of the ground to eat. So that's another game changer that could potentially work out to be great. I think I'm going to replant most of that plot that I've already planted just because it didn't come up. So I'll probably do that in September, hit it with the disc again.
I'm not an herbologist or anything, but I feel like this low rain here this fall is really going to hurt the acorn drop.
I'm sure it will. I mean, it's going to hurt everything. And I've noticed too, like, it is still August, and driving down the interstate yesterday, coming back from not really central Kentucky, but I'm farther east, where I'm driving back and forth from, the leaves on the trees over that way have already started to turn they're not a bright green anymore. They're almost going to a dark yellowish green, that color right before
Oh no.
they start turning for the fall. You just lost that one.
No, I saw it. A little gusty out here.
It is. The wind is blowing today. It feels great. But that makes it all that much harder to shoot a bow. Hey, it's good practice though. You never know when you're on that November rut sit and the wind picks up 20, 30 mile an hour, blowing right in your face. You never know when that's going to happen. So like I said previously when we tried recording this, I took a career change and I could only hunt on weekends until like mid-November, late November. I'll have most of December off work to hunt. Probably be doing some duck hunting.
God, I just did the same thing again.
That one's gone for sure.
No, I saw it too. Don't be so negative, Nancy.
But you're in the same boat I am on hunting weekends.
I'll be a weekend warrior.
So that's just one of those things that life has thrown at us we got to deal with. Come next year though, it'll be a lot different for me. I'll work 24 hours, be off 48. So
it won't be much different for me.
That's a rough group. That's a real rough group right there.
Well, you're not over in the cornfield.
No, on that one high one's because I was shooting the wrong pin. But I'll work a day and have 2 days off, so definitely be getting some hunting done and be able to take care of some food plots for both of us and do some odds and ends to help better prepare for season. But going into it, I'm excited. I'm ready to see what this season holds, what we've got to rock with. I don't know about you. I don't know if you've got the shakes yet.
I mean, I'm excited for it. Just haven't done anything to prepare for it.
I'm kind of in that boat too.
And it's not that I haven't wanted to prepare for it, I just can't right now. I mean, that's what I just talked about.
Work's got you tied up.
Work and crops.
Yep, that's exactly.
I mean, work doesn't have me near as tied up as crops does.
Right. And it's been an early start to a lot of the harvest season. A lot of people shelling corn already. I know some people have already cut some early beans. I feel like it was to the left of this.
Well, one went a little right and one went a little left.
Somebody missed the target, and now we're looking for an arrow. Good thing you got plenty of them.
There's one right there.
So, on the trip we've talked up. I don't know if we're making that trip anymore.
No, trip's gotten canceled.
Life has thrown some curveballs.
We got one man with a career change. You got me. I had to buy a car just a few weeks ago. I don't know if you can call it a fender bender. It was more like a fender crusher.
Yeah. That corn,
but
that corn's getting plenty of air through it.
It's not going to work out this year.
Life happens, stuff happens. So I think we're gonna put a hold on the Illinois trip, and we may try it next year, and we may change our minds completely and go west. No telling what we'll do.
Life happens almost as fast as the car in front of you comes to your bumper.
Stuff happens. It's part of it. Part of it. Got to deal with it.
Part of it.
So that trip has officially been canceled. I'm not saying we may go up and do some looking around during season, just doing some drive-bys and scouting a little bit in case we do decide to go back next year and try it out. But for now, Illinois is a no-go this year, for sure. We're both pretty poor this go around. Pretty limited on the funds.
Yeah. I mean, unexpected expenses and splurge expenses. I think we're both a little guilty to that. But I mean, I don't know. The ideal thing to happen would be we both just kill a deer here and then have to go over there.
Right. Yeah. And I'm hoping that this year, last year I struck out, you killed a doe. Hoping this year will be a little different for both of us. And
so I mean, we're talking taking a trip. I mean, I was wanting to go up a little more northern in Illinois. It's nothing for us to just have a license and take the 45-minute drive to Metropolis and hunt weekends over there.
Right, yeah. But like what you were wanting to do, and me as well, is go up north and really scout, find something.
I was wanting to go out there and rough it for a week.
Camp it out for a week, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, rough it out. Well, we'd be stinking after 7 days of camping in a tent.
Well, I mean, I was gonna buy the right stuff to be able to do the trip.
Oh, absolutely. Those arrows are in there good.
Oh yeah, that's what Shelby was telling me about on the outserts going in that one.
Yeah, those got in there good,
Yeah.
but they come out all right. I mean, they come out better than that dice target for sure. Before you put some lube on them arrows.
I've grown apart from the outserts, and I don't know if you want to call those an outsert or not. All it is like a weight, but it doesn't really, like, it's flush with the arrow.
Mine aren't exactly flush. Mine have a little lip on the back end of them. Yeah, they got a little lip on the front end with these field points, but looking at my broadheads, they're flush with those mega meats.
I mean,
on the front end.
The edge on the field tip is just because you got the wrong size field tips.
Man, that's what they gave me.
So. Yeah, I know. But
that's what I'm shooting. Which it don't matter. I mean, it's not going to make a difference right now.
No.
Just shooting in the backyard, slinging some arrows. It's not going to make a difference.
And it won't make a difference out in the field either. I mean,
no, shouldn't. I do need to get those broadheads out, check the nocks, check over them, see what they look like before next Saturday. But like I said, I'm on limited time. I'm home. I'll be home Monday because it's a holiday, but other than that, I'm gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and come home on Friday for 11 more weeks. So just got to deal with it. Maybe I'll luck out next Saturday and kill a 150 and be done and just record you on your hunt. That's a good shot.
Yeah, that's something we need to do too. I mean, we got these mics with the idea that we'd be able to talk and whisper each other up in the stand and be able to make a good video. Because I mean, the only hunt last year we were filming, some does walked through, and it was like a pain to get each other's attention. Like whether you telling me or me telling you, it's like we're waving or whistling or.
Yeah, and trying to get, well, from where I was sitting, you had to turn all the way around in your saddle too, but I would have had to turn at least 90 degrees and then try to drag the camera arm over and get it, set up to where we could even video. It was hot that day too. It was rough trying to get on that, but I don't know. We'll see what this year throws at us. It's going to be different in my opinion. Especially, I'm not going to get to really fire down there in the rut like I wanted to just because of work. But, in my opinion, man, as long as I get to hunt on Halloween, I don't care.
Halloween's your day, isn't it?
Halloween is my day. I see the biggest deer on Halloween every year, never within bow range. Ever. It never works out like that. But I love hunting Halloween. I don't know what it is about Halloween. It's usually a full moon. Usually some crazy stuff goes down on Halloween, but maybe it'll play off this year. Like I said, may kill something straight out of velvet or in velvet, depending on what shows up. Like I said before, I've got 7 days for that camera to send me something good on this other farm to change my mind on where I'm going to hunt opening morning. If I may not even hunt till opening afternoon, next Saturday afternoon. We just have to see. I know we're expecting some rain on
Tuesday, Wednesday?
Well, now I looked, it's Wednesday, Thursday, so that'd be awesome if it rained Friday morning and got everything nice and damp for Saturday. The weather's looking decent for Saturday. So I don't know, we'll have to see what it's got for us. You're gonna have some late food plots. Your prime hunting time may be December into that first part of January there. You may have some good luck there, something coming to get food.
Yeah, I won't be. I mean, I'll be hunting, but I won't be too serious until probably late season.
I'm hoping for early fall. I'm hoping that this weather stays just like it is. We don't get another heat wave to throw everything off. We'll stay in these high mid 70s until October, and then October start getting down in the 60s some. That would be ideal. No, we do live in Kentucky, so that's probably not going to happen whatsoever. But I don't know. We'll just take what Mother Nature gives us at this point. It's better than a 110 right now, that's no doubt. I'm going to sling one back there at 60. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Still rocking with the pencil marks on my sight tape. Don't hate me. If this goes off the target, we're going to pretend I didn't shoot it. Ho ho! Little thud there. I think it was low, but I hit the target, so.
I don't know if it was low or not.
I don't know. It may be just to the right. See if you can see it in your rangefinder.
With the rangefinder, it looks like it's almost center punched.
I couldn't tell. I don't know. I'll swing another one. See what happens. That one went off, didn't it?
That one's under.
Did it go under the target?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, still got some adjusting to do, I think. I'll probably shoot quite a bit tomorrow afternoon. Probably some on Monday. I really wish I could take my bow with me during the week and shoot.
Why can't you?
I think that's forbidden on an Army base. I don't know. It may not. I'd have to ask. I don't know. Probably wouldn't be any different than them shooting
Just go to Uncle Lee's.
Shooting guns, and that is a good point. I could go in the afternoons. I didn't even think about that.
Well, you got 20 yards on there. You could at least just go and
Muscle memory,
just
baby.
to get the muscles. Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's a lot of what I mean. When it comes to shooting bows, that's a lot of what it is muscle memory and just putting in reps. You got to have reps. Like you said, not much has changed since last year, so you're still pretty dead on. I'm a little rusty, knocking the rust off of it. Your sight says 40 up there.
Yeah.
See if you can center punch one there. Bingo.
And I mean, the only really for me, shooting my bow is not as much for accuracy. Like, I mean, I'm good enough, you know.
Right.
I mean, we got a target out there at 60 yards, but I probably ain't gonna shoot a deer at 60 yards.
No, absolutely. I'm in the same boat. Unless I just know for a fact that I can center punch that deer. I've got a clear shot. Wind's not blowing.
I've got a 3-pin slider with 20, 30, 40, and if I'm in the stand, it's probably not moving.
Yeah, mine stays in the locked up position except for when I'm shooting at the target like today.
Shooting repetitive is really just working on the muscles, because you never know when you may be drawn on a deer for 5 minutes.
worse, sitting in a saddle or standing in a saddle or having to turn completely backwards in your saddle to shoot at a doe that got missed as well.
Well, that doe I killed last year, though, I was drawn on her for a while.
Yeah,
And she came running in, and I drew real quick, and it's like she just hit the brakes and just started eating and walking along, and I'm just sitting here. I mean, I'm sure it didn't seem like as short as it was.
well, that's
I mean,
like
in the moment, it feels like you're drawn forever.
that's like I said, the having the reps and holding that bow at full draw while you're target shooting is another key to just being prepared for when that deer does put on the brakes and stop behind a briar bush or a tree or anything at that point, and you've got to hold that bow back for 60 seconds, 3 minutes, whatever it is. That's one thing I found good with this VTM 34 is holding it back at full draw is easy. It's not, I mean, compared to the old Power Max, it's a major change. But before I sold that bow, or before I got rid of it and went to this one, that was a 5-pin sight, and I was shooting. No, it was a 6-pin sight, and I got out in the driveway and resighted it one day, and I was center punching 70-yard shots. I mean, but I was shooting over and over and over at 70 yards until my arm just could not take it anymore, just to get those reps in. Now, I'm not going to shoot a deer at 70 yards, probably ever, unless I get a fat doe out there at 70 that I want to try and know I've got a clean shot on.
That's what I'll do too. I mean, I do it at 20 yards just because it's a good way to lose arrows, but I'll draw and I'll just sit there and hold it
Right.
until I can't physically hold it anymore. I mean, it's not really good on accuracy, but as far for like just getting the reps in, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll start shaking and I'll just punch it.
Yeah.
Just to get
absolutely.
rid of the arrow.
Yeah. But to hold it back and be able to hold it back, you never know when you're going to need that trick. You know, I swapped, I'm going to change the subject and get a little off topic, but I guess it's not off topic. I swapped saddles this year. I went completely tethered, except I bought the other day, Shelby talked me into it at Shooters. I told somebody the other day he could sell me a wet bag of crap if he wanted to. Is that arrow damaged?
Don't look like it.
She'll fly. Instead of buying the rope break, a cinder, whatever you want to call it, I bought, it's Arsenal's new thing they've got out. It's just a rope with a prusik and a rope lock on it that you clip your bridge into and hang from that. Other than that, everything is tethered sticks, tethered platform, tethered saddle, tethered ropes. I swapped to a new saddle and I haven't even set in it, and season comes in 7 days. So shooting out of that may be different than shooting out of what you're still shooting out of. Last year's setup.
Yeah, I didn't do that either. I said I was going to get all new saddle equipment, but I mean,
oh, you've got all new saddle equipment. You just got to go get it and pay for it.
Yeah.
That's like we said before. That's
the hard part.
That's the hard part. So I went all tethered, got rid of all my hawk stuff. I've got exactly what I wanted out of all my hawk stuff, which surprised me. So I did swap up there saddle wise. See how I like the tethered. If I like it, I'll probably keep it, keep running it. If I don't like it, I may look at, I don't know, may look at the Arsenal stuff, see what they've got to offer. But for right now, this year at least, I'm gonna rock the tethered. I got a good deal on it. Got everything on sale. I think I come out with the platform, the sticks, the saddle, the ropes, carabiners for just a shag over $400. and then I spent another $50 on that Arsenal rope and carabiner and prusik last weekend. So, and I got 400 out of my hawk stuff, which is
Wow.
blew my mind. Blew my mind. You can get on Amazon or even Hawk right now and buy the complete setup with this year's saddle for, or with a newer version of what we had for $550, brand new.
I didn't even know they had a newer version.
Yeah, well, they changed up. I forgot what they changed on. Something's changed on it. They changed the camo pattern on it too, I believe. But I don't know. We're still running the same bows, same arrows.
That's still as big as the saddles have gotten. That's still something. I'm so surprised that like Cabela's or somebody doesn't have a good cheaper option out.
Of their version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, OMP is the only one, but that thing is a hunk of garbage.
You know, that's kind of like we talked last year about finding the right backpack. Why does nobody, I mean, all these saddles are out. All these big companies have these nice saddles. Everybody's hunting out of, well, not everybody, but a majority of people are hunting out of one. Especially
only people that aren't hunting out of one are somebody that ain't never sat in one.
And there's a lot of big name guys that are hunting out of saddles. And in my opinion, these companies haven't yet produced a bag that fits your saddle and everything you need to go in to an out-of-state public piece of ground or wherever. I like your bag that you bought last year.
That one I got is close to perfect.
It's nice. It really is. Mine, I thought I'd really love it. I think I've changed my mind on it after, I don't know, with this new saddle.
I wanted to tell you, but I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I thought you were only talking good on that backpack because you didn't want to feel like you wasted your money. But
now that I've hunted out of it with the saddle, with the Hawk saddle, it definitely isn't what I thought it would be. I should have gone up a size and got a bigger bag. Yeah, it would have been huge. But with a tethered saddle, things being a little bit lighter and a little bit more compact, I may like it a little better this go around. But as much stuff as I carry in the woods, it just isn't. It isn't ideal for what I need, in my opinion. And that may be something I may.
That one I bought a
up.
Mystery Ranch treehouse.
I think it's right, yeah.
And man, it's close to perfect. I mean, it holds the sticks, everything I need. I can put the tripod and the tree arm, camera, everything in it, batteries. It holds a lot,
right?
Really, and it's not that much of a big. I don't know. It's structured. It's almost. There's still. I'll be in the tree. I'm like, man, I wish it had that. I wish it had that. But, I mean, nobody, there's no such thing as the perfect one out there for me, unless I could walk into the damn factory and be like,
I want this on this.
Yeah.
And that blows my mind.
I want this little pocket right there.
And that would be cool if we could find, this sounds insane, but if we could find a backpack distributor or producer and go in and draw up blueprints for exactly what we want, nobody else would probably buy it. People would probably think that's crazy. But then again, if you could custom design your own backpack to fit your own needs, that'd be a huge game changer, especially for me, because I pack so much stuff.
And everybody packs differently and different things. I mean, what may work for you, what you pack, I probably don't even own.
Right.
And so that's what the companies have to do, is just take the majority of what people bring and make a backpack around that.
Find that happy medium.
Yeah.
So that's what we got for coming into early deer season 2025, 2026. Not much has changed. A little bit has. Hopefully, if things go to plan, me being home on weekends, you being off on weekends as of right now, we can get some filming done. We can do some hunting, especially when it comes into November. Of course, we'll get into duck season there a little bit, but we can get some some deer hunting videos out and produce some podcasts, even if it's just a short 20-minute podcast here and there. Um, my goal for this season, is to definitely put out more than we did last season, and do a little better at the filming and the getting out and getting together and doing things together. Last year was kind of tough because of work for both of us, but that's what we got for this season. That's what we're gonna rock with. So, you got anything?
I ain't got nothing, man. It's gonna be a different kind of year. You know, it may be some surprises and hopefully not get let down again. But
That's what I'm looking for, a surprise at this point.
I
So,
mean, be ready to kill something.
well, we're gonna cut this one off, and we'll catch you on episode number 7. Hopefully that'll come out here within the month. We'll get another one recorded and get it out. So
maybe get a few hunts under the belt.
that'd be great. All right, we'll catch everybody on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.